Why do you think you want to be like famous so bad?
I don't want to be famous. I want to be able to do whatever I want. And so I feel like I like doing this, and it's one of the few things I actually like doing. And so like with the YouTube channel, I've got into things where I was like, oh, I just made a video to make a video with that's a YouTube concept, you know?
Sure.
Like, it's not like I've just always wanted to just take off and travel around the world, just funded by social media because it's a thing that's prevalent in today's age. And I don't think I've ever been able... I never, like, put out a video that I was like, yes. That, like, in the moment, I was like, yes, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
But then the next day, I'm like, oh, that's not... Oh, God. But, I don't know. Something with the podcast format, I think I'm able to be fully myself a lot more, and through that I think it'll carry through to on personality camera personality on YouTube videos, and I can just do weird shit in weird places around the world with weird people, and then do a podcast with them, and after it all to explain what happened. That's the goal, man.
That's the goal.
You'll find me in Guatemala soon, and I'll be in Tokyo. And then I'll be in... You know what I want to go... You know where I really want to go to?
Where?
Bangkok.
I mean,
I want to see some tits and dick at the same time with those... You know those men's with... You know those things?
Sure.
Yeah. I don't want to be there, actually. I take that back. No, actually, I'll be.
I mean, a lot of the places you discussed are pretty cool. But yeah, it's like interesting that you have... you don't like social media... but like you want to make a living off of it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, social media is a disgusting place.
Yeah.
I try to consume as little social media as possible, especially when I'm producing social media content of this much as I am.
So how do you think you like balance those two in your mind?
I think that's been a lot of the problem with social media a lot for me is that it's the antithesis of health, I feel like, social media, because you stay up till the wee hours of the night, because that's just like when creativity happens a lot of times. Or when if you procrastinate, that's when it comes out finally. Or you're sitting at a computer all day and you're doing things that are inauthentic to yourself, sometimes more often than you're doing things authentic to yourself. And then you consume a lot of media in order to get ideas for what you should do next and how you should be inauthentic to yourself again. And so I decided, fuck that, I'll make a podcast where I just call people out and I make jokes and banter and all of it's fake and unreal and hopefully it's funny or something.
Interesting. Yeah. There's a lot of like be authentic to yourself isms out there these days.
Oh yeah. People don't really listen to them though.
I don't really know what it means. I also don't think I think if you obsess over I need to be my authentic self at all times.
Oh, it's not that. It's just
Yeah, just in general though. Like I think it's very easy to get
100%.
Then I don't even know what that is.
Yeah. I mean, there was a time where, this was even a couple months ago where I would be like, calculate every single thing I did in order, like, this is what's going to give me success. Like, if I use two paper towel squares or 3 paper towel squares, this is going to be the difference of whether or not I make it or not.
Really?
Yeah, it got bad.
Wow.
Because my mind was occupied on enough things.
Sure.
It wasn't, so it just had something to grab on. It didn't have anything to grab onto, so it was grasping for bullshit. And, if I keep myself occupied mentally and physically enough, and keep up with running or keep up with some kind of health and basic food and then just grind on something. Oh, I'm unstoppable, Jake. I'm an unstoppable force.
Yeah, man. No, you're
reading an immovable object. Do you know where that's from?
Unstoppable force, immovable object. What is it from?
It's from The Dark Knight.
Oh, is it?
The Joker says that when he's hanging off the side of the building and Batman's there, and he's talking about how Batman is a completely moral being. He's the immovable object, And the Joker's the unstoppable force trying to disrupt everything.
It's kind of like us right now.
Yeah.